to another episode of the Winners Culture, where we like to highlight the journey to success instead of the glory that's often shown. I'm your host, just Daryl, 1R, 1Y, 1L. Don't add no other letters. To my left, I got my co-host with me.
Hey y'all, it's Blondie.
And then to my right,
it's just JJ. Holla at me.
You already know. Like I told y'all, man, it's another special episode. This one is no different. We got DJ Nash with us. How you feeling?
Hey, what's poppin'?
What's going on, Nash? How you feeling?
What's poppin'? I'm good.
You all right? How everybody doing today? We doing all right.
And I was told not to say nothing about the heat, so
Right.
we persevering in this thing. You feel me?
Ain't no talk about the temperature today. That's what I'm saying.
Temperature has been the talk of my week. My AC broke in my house, y'all.
Yo,
I just want to share that with y'all.
Are you okay?
No,
Right.
No,
Right.
I'm not. I'm not okay. I really am not okay.
What's survival like for you in there?
It's
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
me and my sister was at each other's throats on my way out, and I really think it's because of the heat.
It's the heat.
it is.
No, it's
not
the
even
heat.
yours.
It's
the
like
heat.
she didn't do nothing wrong. She asked me to bring the fan down, but I was so hot I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, that's the heat.
Yeah, I think heat is an automatic agitation.
Why would you ask me anything? It's hot.
That's a good point. And
No,
I
that's the heat.
But I'm happy to be here, and the AC is on here sometimes. So.
sometimes
Sometimes.
we gonna get through it, y'all.
That's a fact.
But let's get to it, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Nash, right. One of the most prolific DJs in the city right now.
For a
Really
fact.
tearing it
you.
up on the airways. I see you in an event every
every
three times
every
in the
scroll.
same day
It's a
though.
flyer.
It'd be like 4 to 8,
Man.
8 to 12,
Yeah.
12 to 2,
Yup.
all at different places.
Man, I be tired.
I'm telling you, every 4 swipes on Instagram is a flyer. Like every Corey Jones, it's like 1, 2, 3 Nash.
I said,
1, 2, 3 Nash.
How does she get from one place? Do she teleport? Like, what's the whole thing? You know what I'm saying?
Don't tell it my secret.
Just the powers.
Yeah,
My fault.
people ain't supposed to know that yet.
I shouldn't have said nothing about that. But for the people, right? Can you tell us about yourself, a little background on you? Like, where'd you grow up? What was your upbringing like?
So I'm from West Philly. My family's from South Philly. Upbringing was really cute.
Cute. What that look like? Was it
Good
rooted in music?
family, mom, dad. I feel like my immediate family wasn't really that much into music,
Okay.
and like the ones that were, I wasn't really like that close with.
Okay.
So I feel like I didn't really learn anything.
Okay.
from.
So where did your love for music come from? Like where did it?
You know what? I'm gonna take that back because my mom, when she was like 12, she used to be the DJ for my great grandma's speakeasy.
Speakeasy. That's actually like
That's
real
heavy.
history.
Yes.
That's
What's
like
about that?
I had to think about it. So, and if y'all see my mom at any party, she is she swears she my background dancer. So she
what type of music your mom into? What she be listening to?
everything. She loved club music. She loved dancehall. She loved she just loved to twerk, man.
That's what I thought she was about to say. And then she just let it go. Right?
I was trying to keep it professional.
But she like, Mom, let it trick. I tell it like it is.
That's her vibe.
Nothing wrong with throwing a little.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, so
Shake
I guess the house was pretty musical.
Yeah, you
She
sound like it
put
was
me
lit.
on. Yeah, she put me on to like just hype music. She
Okay.
never really played like chill stuff. She turned up queen. So
Yeah. So you and Mom be twerking together?
I mean, I can't really twerk yet. I'm working on it, but you know.
All the time. All right. So what or who, like, how'd you start DJing? What was the inspiration? How we get to that?
It is such a long story. So when I was like 10 or 11, I was like the only person in my like neighborhood with a computer. So I would burn CDs and stuff for dollar parties, for people's house dollar parties, and like sell them CDs. And like I wasn't able to go to a dollar party. Like I don't feel like I've ever been to an actual dollar party, but I was like on LimeWire burning club music, giving it to my cousins and all of that. And I feel like that's how I like started getting into music and club music. And then I got into DJing because I went to Charter High School for Architecture and Design.
That school still open?
No, child.
That's crazy.
Don't pick. But I went to Chad, and we had like a fashion design class, and like we had to make outfits for like the end of the year for our fashion show. And I did so terrible, but I was trying like to sew. And my teacher was like, girl, like you just be the DJ for the fashion show, and I'm going to grade you off of that. And the show is so funny because the show was international.
Wow.
Like it was crazy. A world fashion show. So I was working on that all year. I was teaching myself how to DJ, and like that's what she was grading me on. She was grading me on the song selections, DJing on the actual day of the show, and then I just kept DJing from there.
Wow. So basically your teacher gave you a start, like.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She said fashion not for you.
Yeah.
She said this ain't for you. Shout out to Miss Durkee, man. She was like, poor girl, you cannot do this. I was like, okay. So I'm glad she did that. And I didn't really realize, like, with like my whole thing being international balance and stuff, I didn't realize that that's probably where it came from, or just the universe is just like that. Because like I was looking at a picture, and I looked at the like the writing, it said international. I was like, oh my God, this is creepy.
Subconscious in the back of your head.
What did your teacher say at the end of it? Like, how did she grade your performance?
She loved it. I had an A. I had an A. Like everybody, they was calling me every year after that, and yeah,
that's crazy.
Chad didn't last long, but
I remember Chad.
Yeah,
I remember Chad.
So you said you kept going after that. Like, where did you get your first piece of like equipment from after that?
I went online to Zounds.com. And yeah, because I ain't had no job or nothing. I was just getting like, I had my little debit card that my mom gave me, and she would reload like $50 on there, $100. And like that was the place that I found that you really didn't have to have any credit, or like if you had bad credit. So for anybody looking for DJ equipment, like Zounds.com. And like, yeah, they approved me, so I got my first pair of turntables and mixer on there, and I was just paying like $100 a month for it for like 12 months. So
how old was you? When was it?
I was either 17 or 18.
Okay.
I can never remember because I graduated early, so I feel like I was 17 turning 18.
Okay.
So.
And is that when your like DJing career really started? Like where you started?
No. I was scared to like DJ in front of people for a long time, so I was making mixes.
Okay.
Yeah, I was making mixes for a long time, like on SoundCloud and stuff. I wouldn't even tell people I was a DJ because I didn't feel like I was a DJ. Like I felt like I was being like, what's that called? Like I thought I was being like a fake DJ. Like I can't call myself a DJ yet.
Why? Because you wasn't turning on the tables and all that. You wasn't.
I just never did it before in front. Like I like just like a party. Like I did the fashion show, but the fashion show was more so like I already set it up, but I never DJ'd live before. So I'm like, I can't be telling people I DJ and then mess up.
Did it before.
You think you felt that way because you was thrown into it, like by the assignment that you had for the fashion?
Yeah, because I'm like, I had to really think about it. Like, am I really a DJ?
Yeah.
Because I never did a party. Like,
I feel that.
So
do you remember how your first mix for a crowd went?
It was good. It was at Dialogue.
Yeah.
Dialogue Paradise.
Okay.
It was good, but now like having experience, I think I was playing music for too long.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was
playing the songs out too long.
Yeah.
You cut them joints faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was a nice experience. I had like a little crowd, like, okay.
I can do this for real.
But they wasn't, that's how I knew it was for too long, because they was dancing, then they like was standing around, and then I played the next song, they was dancing and they was standing around. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going too long.
Right. So you keep it moving by keeping the song moving. I don't really know the art of DJing.
Yeah, like a minute.
Okay. A minute is like
that's it, but don't be playing no song for 3 minutes and 26 seconds.
That's too
Not the
long. The
whole
crowd
record.
gonna get stale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask everybody a question because it was like, it's funny how you were saying literally the first mix you did, you really got thrown into it. But like looking at what came from that, it's kind of crazy. Like y'all ever got thrown into anything else, or you got thrown into anything else, and something good came from it?
I don't know. I feel like I got thrown into like sports for sure. Like my parents just put me
Just
in
put you in there,
just put me
signed
in
it up.
Yeah, just signed me up
Put
for
the
that.
pads on
I
one
ain't gonna
day.
lie, my first football practice, I
Yeah.
got laid out bad. Like, I don't like any football movie you ever seen where somebody's seeing stars and like
That's what happened to you.
yeah, they put me in a hitting drill like in my
Oh, I know
first
exactly what you're talking about.
10 minutes of the and
Mhm.
I just was looking up like asking God why and real rap like and I feel like I had to make my first decision as a man. You
Right
see what I'm
then
saying?
and there. Do I continue?
I was 8 though, but I felt like I had to make my first decision as a man.
I feel that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, am
Dang,
I
that's
going to
crazy.
get up and get back in this thing? So definitely got thrown into something. Ended up liking it. It took me a while to get used to like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Knocked down like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
them type of hits and the mentality it takes to hit back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
But it definitely paid off in the long run. Y'all know my story a little bit, but it paid off. But it was like bad
It's
John.
bad John.
Bad John.
They just threw you right in
It's
there.
like,
No, I could relate to that a little bit. Like my story ain't kind of go like that, but like I remember like the first party I went to and the first circle I got thrown into. Like, I was like, I love this.
You talking about dancing?
Oh my God.
Yeah, like the first
You
first
flash
party
mob?
I
You
went
used to
to.
flash mob?
No,
I was about to
but I'm
say,
talking
who
at
was
the-
you, Dollar Boys
at
of
the
Fire
party- at the
Nation?
parties when the circles was going on, and I walked up and I seen them in there doing their thing, and I just got, I don't know who pushed me, I don't know who did it to this day, but the first John, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This
was
is
real, though.
love.
You
I
love
love
it.
this.
I remember the first circle I got pushed into. I ain't do nothing.
You dipped out.
I wasn't in.
That was me. I walked
wasn't-
right.
I wasn't-
said,
You was
"Oh,
like,
this
bye.
I did not
No,
mean to
y'all
do this.
can't
Like,
do that.
I
Y'all
wasn't-
can't.
Absolutely, I did not mean to be here.
Y'all not supposed to do
I learned 4 moves directly after that. Shout out to Timmy Wilson who taught me.
Shout out to
my
the
4
Latin master
moves.
himself.
Right.
Shout out to Tim.
You feel what I'm saying? Y'all ever got thrown into something and y'all hated it? Like
Yeah,
you ended
all
up.
the time.
Yeah.
I get thrown into a lot of stuff unexpectedly. I'm not a big planner, so a lot of things end up just like
I ain't like
I
this.
think they be like, I think Shay could do this. Like, let's see.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, oh, I think I could do this. Whatever. Like, that's how I played rugby in college,
Ooh,
and
That's crazy.
that was
really?
yeah, super unexpected. I was just having a conversation with we were friends at the time, but she was small like me, and she was explaining things to me. And she was like, yeah, come play. Like, come play, join the team or whatever. And I went the first day, and she wasn't even there. So I felt like
She violated.
Set you up.
I was supposed, like
She
she was supposed
set
to be
you up.
my partner here. Like, she did come eventually, but like, it was all of these Caucasian people. I was the only black girl on the team there, and I was just like a fish out of water. And I almost threw up conditioning. And the only reason I came back is because my coach told me that I was good. Isn't it?
No, he said you got potential.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, he said, you not
Did
half bad.
push.
I was like, all right.
All right, I'll come back. It's crazy. I could relate to that too, because it's like the same thing that I got thrown into and I loved, I ended up getting thrown into and I hated it.
Yeah.
So like when you get like everybody know you like a dancer or you cool,
You the one.
but like your
Yes,
4th, 5th battle, it's like, yo, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Like y'all throw me in one more, I might not live.
You was special ops. When
Yeah.
you was losing this, go get Daryl.
Go get Daryl.
Go get Daryl.
Like I can't do this no more. I remember one joint. It was like we went to it was in college too. It was some party I think in either close to East Stroudsburg or something like that. And it was
Definitely
like,
gotta show off the
oh
dancers.
my God.
Definitely gotta show off the dancers.
I
us
couldn't.
something.
I mean, I
trying to
feel like
figure
I'm washing my hands at the bathroom. It's like, let's go. Like,
Show us something right now.
Show us something right now.
We got.
it's called
yeah.
retired.
Yo.
Really? I'm just curious. We got to pull up some YouTube videos. or
No, I'm
something.
just
Yeah.
Called retirement, man. It's-
Nash, you ever took a party and was just like, this not it? Like,
Oh. Oh my God. So many times,
Yo,
y'all.
she said that from the depths of her soul.
Oh,
She said,
my
I've been waiting
God.
to talk about it.
Oh my God.
Oh, what was the worst one you think that you can remember?
Please say about mitzvah.
Oh, I don't do those.
that's crazy.
But oh no, they got that money. Y'all reach out to me if y'all want. I've never done one of those, but
or the first one that come to mind, or the last nutty joint?
It's so many. It's just like, which one do I talk about?
Dang.
Oh my God. But I will say, I don't know. The worst ones are usually the what are they called? The showcases. I learned my lesson. I've been learning my lesson with those. The
Like rapper showcases?
Yes.
And why is it nutty like?
Cause they be real cocky, like they famous already.
And
For
they be
some
talking
reason,
to you crazy?
they talk real crazy out their mouth, and I had a couple instances where
Stop playing with me.
don't play with me, man.
That's crazy.
I can't do that, and I can't do too much of hookah bars. I can't. I be feeling like a robot.
Cause nobody really moving.
Nobody moving, and then you gotta play the same type. Everybody's expecting the same songs.
Okay.
Like so.
Okay.
I do every once in a while, but
Okay. So that brings me to your main genre, like international bounce. Obviously, that's a real diverse crowd intentionally. Like, what was that about? How did you get to that? Like, where I've read about it a little bit, so I want you to just tell the people what was that about.
man, I felt like as a DJ, I needed to be able to like provide a sound that everybody would like. And I feel like with black music in general, like across the diaspora, it don't matter if you know the song or not. Like, you're going to be like vibing to it. You're going to be dancing. You're going to have some rhythm to you. So it's just like kind of forcing people to dance. Like, so, and I feel like it's like as a DJ, you need to also represent every culture.
Right.
Like, cause it's just like, dang, like I'm here dancing. I'm like, say I'm from Trinidad or I'm African, but all I'm hearing is like hip hop.
Right.
Like, you know, so.
And I definitely think as black people, like especially American black people, it's still in us to want to move, like to move to the drums.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The same way it is for any other culture, but especially like in Philly, Philly is predominantly black American, whereas like other places like New York is very diversified, where it's much more parties like that, where the music is different and everybody kind of blending and vibing together. So it's like, did that like somewhere else inspire you, or did this just come from you? You feel what I'm saying? Like you just noticed this and was like, I'm going to adjust this through my DJing.
Yeah, I felt like that was really, I mean, because besides like that type of music, I play club music and like just up-tempo music. So I just feel like as a DJ, that's what I wanted to do. Like I wanted to make sure men and women were dancing, like no matter what.
When you first started like with the sound and experimenting with it publicly, what made you feel like I could take this to events? Because I feel like now you're at a point where you're solving societal issues sonically. So like, what made you switch to say I can take this from just playing these musics and actually make it an event from just your idea of international bounce?
When did I? Oh, I think it's when I started DJing like in other countries. Like I started DJing those places, and then I'm just like, wait, like this is, because I was playing like our music over there. I was playing Spanish music. Like I was just DJing how I DJ, and people like loved it so much. So I'm like, this needs to be an event, like, you know, where people know they're going to get this. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like as far as the diaspora, it's like you got Africans at one club. You got Jamaicans at one club. Like it's never really together. So like even for Juneteenth, it's like my whole purpose now is just to bring all of us back together. Because it's just like, why is it so segregated? Like we're not all black people.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like that's something I definitely noticed just in general. I think especially to be black American like I am, you kind of naive to how different we, or like how separated we are, depending on your culture in blackness. You feel what I'm saying? Like we really don't blend. Like people like neighborhoods stay how they is, like they parties stay how they are. We really don't interact. In college, you know, I interacted with a couple, and that's when I realized, like, I started going over there, and it's like all the Haitians over here, all the Jamaicans over here, and they stick together. And I'm like, that's a, like, to me, when I heard that, I was like, that's a great, like, realization that you acted on and did something about. Because I always thought, like, what can we do to be more united as a people? Because, you know, white people, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But for us, it's like strong and strict divides. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
So you spoke on too, though, that what type of music that you play at the parties? What you listen to though? Like, what you listen to in your
Like at home?
when you chilling?
Oh, I listen to that. I mean, I listen to all of that, but I also listen to like pop and like
Pop like who?
oh my God, I do like The Weeknd.
Okay, The Weeknd, cool.
I don't know if y'all know, like, Grimes. I like Grimes. I mean,
That's
she's
what-
more like of a, I don't know what to call her. That's not pops, but I mean, yeah, that's not pop, but I like Banks, Kalela. I'm all over the place.
I like that.
Yes.
What you listen to when you sad? This is sad people music.
He trying to build his own playlist, y'all. Don't mind him. Go ahead.
When I'm sad,
Or when you in your bag.
what am I, man, I know this is cliche, but I love me some Summer Walker.
Oh yeah, that's what I listen to when I'm in my bag too.
Cause I'd be like, dang, she said this.
She be singing too.
Yes.
She be singing too.
I like oldies too. I be on the oldies
Yeah, I
a
like
lot. Yeah, my mom, she's so young. She's 42, but I grew up Sundays listening to oldies. Like, she's like 50, but
Okay.
yeah, so I definitely listen to oldies when I'm in my bag.
Okay. So have you had any, like, not have you had any, because everybody has some, but what's some of your personal struggles that impacted your DJing career? You feel what I'm saying?
Personal struggles.
Or things that, you feel what I'm saying? When life was, you felt like giving up a little bit.
Man, not giving up.
Oh, never. My
Cause
fault.
not giving up, but the little struggles. Oh my God, being in a relationship
Wow. Okay.
that set me back a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Where? Why? What?
Man,
Cause that's what they do.
that's
Blondie
what
over
they.
here with
That's
the
what
grandma.
they
That's
do.
what
It's
they do.
it's just yeah.
Like, cause girl, I can relate. I completely understand.
Yeah, and it's just like you don't really realize that you're investing so much of yourself until it's done. And it was like, I could have been doing this, and this. Because, you know, like, I'm sorry, y'all, but like having a man is kind of like having a son.
Having a boy
Like,
is like
no.
Having a boy is like having a son.
Right.
Even
I mean,
of the more mature men still.
Why
it's
do
like,
y'all
you still
feel
my
like
son.
that? Why do y'all feel like it's?
Because men just lack something that women have, and
Yeah, so
women
it's just like we
bring it.
got to work on that like every day, and
My son.
We're going what though? What is the thing that make you feel like that's my son though?
like emotional intelligence or something. Yeah,
Okay,
like that.
Okay, I can
And
see that.
it's a lot. It be a lot of jealousy with relationships,
Insecurities.
insecurities.
Yeah. Especially because you
Man.
on the scene, you in the mix. Was you in the mix at this time? Like,
Yeah, but it's, man, everybody know me. I feel like I definitely stay out the way 100%. So
Right. I'm talking
it's
about
like, ain't no,
It's no justifying.
It's no reason.
Insecurities.
Right.
It's like you insecure, you know.
yeah,
Might need a
like
little extra help.
I'm definitely, yeah. So that was a lot. I would not
would not recommend.
highly,
Would not.
10 out of 10 would not recommend.
no,
I agree.
0 out of 10.
One thing.
1 out of 10. I mean, now if you got somebody that's really supportive and that just know how to chill, and that's
not what-
amazing. But I feel like you just got to be on that from the time we meet, because I don't got time to build that into you.
He still follow you on Instagram?
Oh no, I'm blocked.
Oh yeah. Oh, right. So he ain't gonna see this.
Oh, he's watching, but I'm blocked. Yeah, come on. Yeah,
See you on the next episode.
yeah.
Gotta stop.
So he'll see it. What's up? Yeah.
All right, so how you break out of that? Like, how did you feel what I'm saying?
You know what? And I feel like you can agree. Sometimes you just wake up and be done. It's so crazy because like us women, we be having all these emotions, and then out of nowhere we start acting like y'all.
Like it's
I mean,
crazy.
But
not
it's
all
just,
men is the same.
It just I absolutely know that. I'm sorry, I'm not bashing men.
Okay.
Because I mean, I definitely could relate to that. Like,
no, absolutely not. It is some firemen out here, but
thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so from that major setback being in a relationship, like what lesson did that teach you? Like what was the main lesson?
Child, put yourself first, and be selfish, like with yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Be selfish with yourself and your time, because people will drain all of that energy out of you and not care,
and not even see that what happened.
Yeah,
right. Move
and
right
be
along.
like, what happened?
What happened? I was good. It was a good job.
Why would they do that to me? No.
Yeah.
So you feel like you put yourself first more now?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I can't see you, but that's why I don't really do that good with dating, because it's just like I really haven't been.
You invested in you.
Yeah, I'm focused on me, so it's just like, dang, if we can't see each other, I don't know.
I don't know what to
I'd be like, come to my gig.
Okay, I don't.
That's where you gotta catch me at. You gotta catch me DJing.
But they can't talk to you at the gig. They gonna come up to the DJ booth and you gonna pay them no mind. You gonna give them a fist bump.
You got to be right in front of the DJ booth.
That's the best you could do.
Like, yo, what's up?
Bust your move right in front of the DJ booth. Like,
show me your love. Show me your love.
Yes.
Take what I have to offer. Take what you could get.
Yeah, like, hang out with me.
People can be selfish with your time and having access to your time if you allow them to.
If you allow them to.
So if you just need to see her from the DJ booth, then get some binoculars.
No.
That's crazy. So like, then I text you to recap. Like, yo, I seen you tonight behind there. You was really mixing it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like how you transition from bouncer biggity to Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. Come on now.
I will heart the mess out of that message. I will heart the mess out of that message.
I like
that.
Yes,
I love
to see it. Oh my God.
Y'all play. So can you tell us if you have a team or any partnerships that you'd like to do along the way? Anybody you looking to work with, collaborate with?
I am definitely trying to get so right now I'm pretty much doing everything by myself.
That's crazy.
But
that's crazy.
I'm trying to get me like a event manager for my events, and a manager, man, because I cannot stand emails. I'm realizing I cannot stand emails. I can't stand like doing like pitch decks and writing the sponsors and stuff. So I am definitely looking for a team. And
do you get a high volume of stuff? Like, is people always hitting you about something? Is it like a lot of stuff?
I mean, it's at least like 4 to 5 a day, and it's not even all about DJing. Like, it's just other stuff, and then
talking about something.
Tech stuff with like when I'm dealing, and that, man, I'm not like a mathy girl and text girl, so that type of stuff is so overwhelming, and paperwork. Yeah, when you starting to deal with like corporations and stuff, so.
Yeah, it sounds like you definitely need that. Yeah. I never even thought about like all that, like for like the
running and just being organized,
the
like
business, to all that.
Yeah, I definitely
keep a calendar. Like
need some. I tried to do a planner, and I've asked a few other DJs too. Like, and I'm just like, why can't I like use this planner? And they like, that's not how we live. I mean, I guess that's like for a creative period, because we'll have a list of 10 things to do, and swear we're gonna get it done.
And also we'll have 10 lists in 10 different spots.
And then the planner I have, it lets you have 10 different lists in 10 different spots, and it's like, why would you do that?
The only thing I use is like the actual calendar app on the phone.
I do that,
and I'll set reminders. Like, I don't, because I'm kind of the same way with creative. Like, you could wake up and want to do 5 different things a day, and may do one day you might do 3, but the reminders is like, these were the 4 things I might have wanted to do today. So if I get to it, I get to it.
Right,
but
right,
the calendar is like whatever I locked in, like it's solidified.
Yeah,
that's just how I
have to do it.
I be marking big events. Like I have to write big events down, and then aside from that, I just make my goals daily. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know that if I try to like on Friday, that's not happening. It's not gonna happen. Like,
see, I gotta write small events down. Big events, I can remember that. Like,
same.
It's like, okay, this event is this day. Like, I'm not going to forget. But that small little, like, get here 15 minutes early. We got a so and so. It's like,
yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
That went right over my. I was not there for that conversation. And I will say that. I will show up and say that. Like, I did not hear you say that.
We know.
Right. We actually do know this firsthand.
Very well. She won't say that you didn't say that. She will say it like that wasn't said. Like, well, it was.
You gotta write. That's what I learned. You gotta write everything in a message. You gotta make an email or a message.
Y'all not about to use this.
That's me too. I definitely got. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Ew, it happens.
It is bad. He'll call me, right? He'll call me now so calm. He'll be like, yeah, so and so and so and so. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, when did we talk about that? He'll be like, it's in the message. And it's in the email. And we talked about it yesterday. I'll be like, oh.
You got to follow up with a call.
And it's in the calendar.
Right.
The event that you accepted.
At the very end, you got to follow up with a call.
I'll be like, I never accepted that. I never saw that before in my life.
Yeah, man.
And see, this is why women crazy. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying.
That is so true.
Because they will tell you up and down. You did not say this.
Did not say this. And that's when I started my checks and balances system. So we can, you feel what I'm saying?
Because you be feeling, I'm not going to lie, because people started that with me. And then you start feeling salty because you be like, you did not say that. Yep. And then they pull up a screenshot.
Yo, I just want to let y'all know, if y'all don't know already, that's like one of the most lovely moments for a male. I just want y'all to know.
Like,
being right?
It's not that you being right. It's just that, like, I'm not the one that didn't listen.
And stop playing with me.
Please.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop,
like,
please.
I understand what's going on in this
Please.
joint. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and I don't care. Don't talk to me like that.
Don't talk to me like that, because now you being disrespectful.
Okay, you being disrespectful because I forgot.
Because I'm a, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They let her call us boys and all that. I hate raising the boys and all that. You know what I'm saying? But then you flip the tables a little bit. They go right in their shell. Like, I never seen it.
Why you talking to me like that?
Yeah, you talking to me like I'm a man.
Okay.
Because they listen. It's on the Patreon. You know?
Right. We're gonna make a whole different segment. We're gonna go to the next question. All right. So this all these DJs in the city. How you stand out? What's your joint?
I don't know. I mean, what?
Like you, there's nothing that you did, like no branding, no like.
I feel like
your
branding
networking
is definitely a part of it.
Like all of that to like say I'm the person you should call.
Oh, I guess it just leads back to like I play music for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I can pretty much like get booked for any type of event and I'll be good at doing that event. Everybody can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I was about to say, you about to sell yourself completely short. I feel like also like you saying that you don't have a team. So everything that you're doing is you doing it. Like your flyers, didn't you make the flyer for the international? Like,
I made a few of them. The motion one I did, and I didn't do that. The animated one.
I saw that.
I didn't do that, but like the other ones,
you did.
Yeah, I did like majority of my flyers.
Yeah, so like that's another thing. Like,
so thank you. Yeah,
she talented.
Like, I don't know.
She talented, y'all. The branding is there. You see what I'm saying?
Thank you. I'm trying to work on the branding.
So
marketing.
Before you talked about like how you went to other countries, was playing in other countries, and that really sparked your desire to want to connect people and see like what other people was doing. How did you get put on to that? Like, how did you?
Man, I think the universe just be universing.
That's deep.
Because it just be like every time I end up DJing somewhere else, I be like, how did I get? Like, how did this even happen? Like every time.
So they
like
wasn't
nothing was really ever planned.
What?
Nothing was really ever planned. Like, no.
Was it like a couple weeks in advance, couple days, couple months? Like,
I would be there, and then I would meet somebody, and then they
like,
oh, you DJ? Oh, come do this event. Like, it would just be like that, and then like from those, I would do other events there, like for Puerto Rico. Like Puerto Rico, I literally was like in La Perla and I was getting lit, and I had met this DJ, and we became like real good friends. And then like 3 months later, I had my own party down there. Like I had international bounce there.
Wow.
So
That's amazing.
thank you.
And that's crazy, the growth too. How you talked about, you started out like scared to say that you was a DJ, or hesitant to say you was a DJ, to just go in places like, yo, I do that. Like I hop in your country in a different genre. Like I'm sure you ain't know all their music. Like
No. Oh yeah, because I like really Latin music. I feel like out of the whole diaspora, that's like the one that I was like struggling with. So, because it was just like I really wasn't understanding Spanish like that.
okay.
So, but once I started being around them and stuff, you kind
start
of be like,
understanding what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have friends in different cultures? Like do you hang out in different pockets so you can
immerse yourself in that culture a little bit.
so you can understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. I feel like with all of the is Latin people considered black?
Some. Like Afro,
Yeah,
Latino.
Afro,
Yeah.
it depends
Got a few.
on.
Yeah,
like,
they got
skin
dropped
color.
off right from.
Right
they got-
from-
Basically.
Yeah.
The boat made a few stops.
Louisa. They were Nigerians.
But they don't consider themselves black, right?
I
Not
think
all of them. Some of them.
They're Afro. Yeah, no. They
Okay.
like if you out in Puerto Rico and you in Louisa, like they are black.
Oh yeah, I gotta get outside.
Like yes.
Are all y'all black American?
Yeah.
Black American.
Yeah.
What y'all love about being black American? Black. Like
I was about to say, for me, you could cut the last part off.
yeah.
I just take pride in being black. I think my favorite part about it though is like, I said the word earlier in jest, but like perseverance. I feel like just we as a people being able to come from, not even come from because we didn't ask to come here, but being able to do what we did with so little. If you really think about it, like this country was born and built on our backs, literally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they tried to count us out in every way. When they freed us legally, they made us slaves legally, and we built it again. Like it's just like every facet was built by us. I don't care what nobody say.
Very true.
I feel like my favorite part is the litness. Like I feel like the creativity, like the vibe. Like,
That's just the plus,
shout out-
the culture.
Shout out to West Catholic 2012 reunion, 10-year reunion. But like when you bring a whole bunch of black people together, like it's popping. Like there was a point that we ain't have no music, like the speaker cut off, still lit. Everybody still rolling. Like we was making the best out of every situation. I feel like that happens every time I'm in an all black space. We find out how to like get it popping.
Get it popping, crack up,
Every time.
get lit.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about being black?
I guess I should have thought while y'all was talking.
We got all day, and we can cut this. However,
Oh, okay.
keep it be.
I feel like it's kind of messed up because we a lot of like African Americans don't know exactly where they from.
Yeah.
But I also like that it just gives you the room to like explore
And embrace
yourself
all.
and embrace everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, and kind of like like have created your own culture too at the same time. So
I feel that because I feel like even how you mentioned in music, like when you play all of the different sounds, it's like we support and embrace all of it. Like we can't necessarily say like, okay, I'm Nigerian, or I can't pinpoint exactly where, but I know what I feel and how I feel when all of us are together. I feel like that's the
exactly.
point.
And I feel like the crazy part about that is that's kind of like, hip hop is the black American thing, but that's really what it is. It was founded on sampling other sounds, like
Yeah.
the different. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
And so like exactly what you was talking about is what happened. Like we might not necessarily make it, or we might not necessarily use those rhythms, but if we blend them together, like if I take pieces, I can make my own thing. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what
Exactly.
we've done extremely well.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
You feel me?
I agree.
So you did the international bounce all over the world now. You feel what I'm saying?
Internationally.
Like, you did the international bounce internationally.
Come on now.
Is it a time when you felt like your presence or your name as a DJ was like solidified? Like people know who I am. Like people know what's going on.
Oh my God, this summer has been so crazy.
Okay.
Like it's kind of weird because it's like I be out and then people really walk up to me like and they know me and I'm just like it was not like this last year.
Wow.
Like I knew like people knew me but not like last year. Like I had just went to Nikki night.
Okay.
And it was just
I don't know
like
what Nikki night is.
They
Can
do
you?
it like
it
a
was
Drake
just,
night.
Like Drake
it was
night.
like a
Okay.
Drake night.
Okay.
And
Ooh, where's that at?
Is it at the
that
Fillmore
was
still?
at Brooklyn Bowl.
Right
That
next
sounds
to the
kinda hard.
Right
yeah,
next to the
right
Fillmore.
next to
It was
It's a
cute.
nice
It was a
spot.
whole bunch of barbs in the building. Shout out to Kilsang. Yeah. But yeah. It was just like I was there and like people was coming up to me and I was just like, oh my God. I was kind of shook. Because I'm like, wow.
No, you definitely Philly famous.
That's what the girl
Yeah,
said
you
too.
go.
She was like, you know you like Philly famous, right? I was like, what?
Definitely Philly famous. Your flyer on the name, I mean, your name on the flyer, too much to not be.
I'm
Like
telling you,
3 times in one day is
Area
ridiculous.
4 swipes.
Like,
But then also I get and I mean I get this happens with diamond cuts too. Like sometimes people don't know what she look like. But I also get like sometimes people don't know it like they just see my name. They don't know if I'm
They
a
don't know who
girl.
you-
They don't know
right,
if I'm a
right.
boy.
That's
Like
what you're saying.
so I'll introduce myself and they like, oh, you Nash? And I'm like,
Right.
yeah. So I probably should put my face out there more.
That's why we did this interview on camera.
Yeah.
It's kind of lit though, because it's like people can just
They don't know.
you don't know.
It's like a little
You
bit
don't
of
know.
like
your artist
mystery
tag,
to it. Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
surprise people either way.
Have you ever done like a party that was like, I don't know, like a notable event, something like where I guess celebrities was at, or I don't know, a more notable event to you? Or to you? You see what I'm saying?
Dang, I think the most notable one was when I did that John with Questlove and A-Track. Like
That's major.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
That's
Questlove a
major.
DJ too.
yeah, so he was hosting it and then he got on and introduced me and he was like, yeah, she one of the most popping DJs in Philly right now. So he was saying
on
that while I was
Quest
about to DJ. And I'm like, he
You know who I am.
and then A-Track is just A-Track. So like I opened for him, but still, man,
That's what's up.
that was just kind of crazy. I mean, A-Track don't know who I was. He just DJ'd, but
You know now.
That's a heavy.
that
cosign.
was
That's-
just different. Like A-Track.
That's a heavy stint.
So yeah, and then I had just did the Roots Picnic too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are the two most notable.
Do you study other DJs? Like, do you like have you looked at other people in it, or is it kind of your own thing?
I don't really like doing. I have favorite DJs, but I don't really like super like studying them because then I feel like I'm playing like them.
Copying. Yeah.
I just feel like I'm not sounding like myself when I'm doing it.
Okay.
So, but I do have like, I have like a lot of favorite DJs where I just like, I think I mostly like try to listen to how they like use the mic and like their cadence and stuff. Cause I'm still
Underrated part,
working
yeah.
on the mic because I don't get on the mic much. So that's what I've been like trying to study. Cause I don't want the like strip club sound, radio sound. I don't want that sound. But I still, and I want to like kind of be like organic with people. So yeah, I guess I'm working on that.
Ain't nothing to it, but just get a little mic in the crib and just
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? Play around, and that's how you really find your voice in anything.
Find your voice.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Know when your time is to say what you gotta say and how to say it, because that's the most important. The energy, for real, especially
Yeah.
as a DJ. That's tough. So do you feel like DJing is your purpose, and do you have any other passions?
Yes, I think I'm definitely a performer.
Okay.
Like I'm a Leo. Yes. So I feel like that's what I'm. Of course, I have like other passions and stuff. I was just talking to you about like producing. I definitely want to
You got to though.
I definitely
you
want to
too close
start
to- yeah.
producing. I kind of want to be like at a point where I'm like vocally recording songs,
Like a
like
rapper or
club
a singer?
songs. I don't know yet. I have to find myself.
Find your voice.
I gotta
After
find
that,
my
it's
voice,
up.
but I want to do that. So like, just imagine me like DJing and performing my music.
Playing your own stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have to at the very, like I told you, at the very least you gotta get into the production. So
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yes, definitely.
That's the easy and you playing the music already. You know what I'm saying? And then
Exactly.
you can build up to the rapper part.
Yeah,
That'd be lit too though. Because then you can say your own stuff while
it's like boom.
she do it all. That's crazy. So what's next for you?
What's next for me? Oh, we definitely so we just got locked in for the next 2 carnivals.
Where at?
Miami and then Trinidad.
Wow.
Oh, she lit. That's
So,
crazy. She going too
I'm excited to
crazy.
do like the whole travel thing. I tried it once in Puerto Rico, but I was being a travel agent, a DJ, an event planner at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So now I kind of got like another kind of travel agency helping me out, so I don't even have to worry about that. So I'm excited to see how that's going to go. Like Carnival, I've never been to Carnival before, so International Bounce being that 2 of the best carnivals is, I'm excited.
That's gonna be hard.
Are you gonna dress up? What are you gonna wear? Are you gonna wear the outfits?
The costumes,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm definitely going to play mine, but I don't know. I gotta get my body right.
Got you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
because
take no
I'm
time.
definitely wearing
I think you should.
the big
Everything.
everything.
Yeah, that's so cute. I love that.
Yes, you gotta come through.
Miami is
Yeah,
spot.
you know that's
Miami's gonna be lit.
Got back from
Miami is
Oh
spot.
yeah,
Yeah, I love
That's her
Miami.
crib.
Oh, we
Shit, about to
really
be.
gotta look into it. I've never been to one either.
it is lit.
I gotta trust
From
myself.
what I
though.
see.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gotta chill out.
I gotta trust myself.
It's a lot of yeah. Gotta trust yourself.
Don't be in Miami embarrassing me.
I got. All right, so we at the last question of this joint. So before we go, do you have any advice for up and coming DJs, especially black women in the space?
I'll say, man, just do you. Be original, and like just create your own stuff. Like create your own events, have your own sound. Like just have your own wave, and I feel like that's so much better than, just following trends and doing what other people are doing in this scene. So
Be yourself.
be yourself.
I like that. Be original.
Original.
I feel that. That's another one, man. Another one in the books. Another one. Now we appreciate
Another
you
one,
for
thank
coming
you.
through today. We really do.
It was fun.
It was
Thank
fun.
you. This
Yeah,
was
it
real
it
fun. Thank you.
I think we had a good mix. Everybody's
Shout out to Beats, man. Sometimes we forget, but shout out to Beats.
Shout out to
Shout out
you.
to Hollywood too. He wasn't here today, but all the people behind the boards that make it happen.
Where can they
Let's
find
go.
you at on your socials if they want to get in contact with you, follow you, support you?
So you can follow me at Nashirah on Instagram, NASHIRAH, and that's the same for like SoundCloud and Apple Music.
There it is.
My Twitter a little bit too X-rated. Like, no, I'm just playing.
You going on in Twitter?
Just playing.
So what you thought of that
Listen, Twitter is a different life.
Oh man, make sure y'all follow the studio page, man. Make sure y'all follow 524 Philly for producing our podcast, man. That's the home team. Y'all can follow me at just Daryl 1_. Remember this 1R 1Y 1L. Don't add no extra letters, man. JJ, where can they find you at?
It's just _JJ on Instagram, and that's the only one that's really important. I'm gonna keep it a beat.
Blondie, where can they find you at?
Y'all can find me at Blondie on Instagram.
There you go. Make sure y'all follow the Winners Culture. We just started TikTok too, so y'all go follow us on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Holler at us over there. And until next time, man, we out.
I let you.